there. Launched in 2014, Disney's new canon has proven somewhat divisive among fans. But then again, what isn't these days?
The idea that a large swath of previously beloved Star Wars media has now been wiped and all new stories have to fit in a concrete timeline has derived some understandable controversy from the fanbase. Me personally, I'm alright with it. The old expanded universe had way too many contradictions in it to flow together seamlessly, and the new canon doesn't prevent anyone from enjoying the old stories from the expanded universe. They still exist, and I enjoy stories from both the expanded universe and the new canon.
However, there's one story flaw present in the new timeline that just might ruin the whole new canon. It's first presented in Rogue One, and it's such a massive plot hole that it might just undo all the clever world building around it. Who's that old guy in Darth Vader's castle? I'm serious.
For real, who is this guy? Krennic flies his shuttle onto Vader's castle, and then this person tells Vader. Is that all he does around the castle? Does Vader really get enough house guests to warrant a whole human being whose sole purpose is to tell him about said house guests? Or does he do other stuff around the castle? Is he a housekeeper? A manservant? A maid? Does he sweep this massive castle to keep it from getting dusty because Vader can't be bothered? If that's the case, wouldn't droids be way more efficient than some elderly person? Or is he just there so Vader has someone to talk to? Like, does Vader just start complaining about everything that he's been through to this guy while he's knitting or something?
Did I ever tell you about the time we needed to grant me the rank of the Master?
A few times last week, sir.
Oh man, you should have been there. So like he told me to take a seat. So I took his hand.
Actually, I have a few questions about Vader's castle and living situation. Does living inside a tube prove inconvenient a lot? Can Vader operate the tube himself so that it empties the bacta, or is there some other guy in the castle's rafters who operates that? Does that guy live here? What if it's the middle of the night and that operator's asleep, and then Vader has to go to the bathroom really bad? Is the bathroom somewhere else in the castle and he wouldn't be able to reach it without emptying the tube and putting his suit on? Can he just go in the tube? Is the tube just stocked with readily deploying adult diapers? What if Vader gets the munchies in the middle of the night and everyone else is asleep? I mean, usually you don't put on formal clothes to snatch a midnight snack, so would Vader just leave his tube and then levitate to the fridge and there's just this armless, legless person floating around the castle? Did Vader commission the castle himself? If he did, why is it on Mustafar, the planet where his life was just irreversibly ruined? Does he just want to constantly relive painful memories and angst? When he first decided to build an angst castle, did he consider building it on Tatooine? I mean, terrible stuff happened to him there too, and sand is probably barely a step up from lava for him. Can you imagine Obi-Wan settling down as a hermit on Tatooine, ready to live in exile while keeping an eye on Luke, and then just one day he bumps into Vader at a grocery store? And now has to evade him very awkwardly because now he shares a planet?
Yeah. You just change one tiny detail, and then the whole Star Wars storyline gets messed up, just like that. So yeah, Rogue One ruined the Disney canon.